Today we are discussing a trending decision from the University of Lagos, one that is generating mixed reaction online. Unilag management has announced a ban on skit making, vox pumps, and all forms of content creation on campus or in the hostel without prior approval. The school says the move is to preserve its image, maintain a learning-friendly environment, and ensure orderliness on the campus. So today we'll be discussing more on this. I'm not here alone. I'm here with Kenneth Afor. Kenneth Afor,
Yeah.
good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Lagos. Welcome back to the breakfast show on Overt Radio. In case you've just joined us, you can reach us on our various social media handles on Instagram, Overt News, on Facebook, Overt News, on X, Overt News NG, on TikTok, Overt News TV, and on YouTube, Overt Radio. All right.
Okay. Let's go into it about what Unilag management announced. Banning the skit making and vox pump. They also added that whether students, staff, or visitors who want to shoot video must first get permission from the university communication unit. What do you think about that, listeners? Is that not too much for Unilag director? Is that not too much for the students? You know, everyone knows that most students start their they start their content creation from school campus. Let's not look at the bad side of content creation. Let's look at the good side. Some of students discover their talents from school. They feel like, yes, I can do this, I can do that. School banning this kind of talents from students, is it not too much? Instead of encouraging them, should students be punished for that, or isn't that too much for the students? I expected the school authority should encourage students instead of being punished for that or banning that kind of thing. They should at least encourage students to keep going. Tell them to do the good parts, the positive part of it, instead of focusing on banning that kind of thing. It is most of students they achieve more of this content creation from school. You see, that is when some students will discover that I'm good in acting, doing this kind of thing online. That is when students discover their talent. So I don't think the decision of Unilag authority is too much.
All right, now I'm surprised that are you supporting? Are you saying that TikTok or whatever skit making should not be banned?
It should not be banned. At least it should be. They should encourage students. They should not focus on the positive aspects, not more of the negative aspects. Because you can see a lot of when I was in school, that was when I discover my talent. That yes, okay, this is what I can do. You see, some people in school, they don't know that they can do more of things. There was one guy, this guy back then in school. He's now a Yoruba actor. We call him I've forgotten his name. He's not a Yoruba actor. It was during school time. This kid baby that we know all over social media. We attended the same school. She was in my department. She started from talking like a baby while when we were in class. She was like, I don't want to. I don't want to. She would talk like a baby. She started getting her fans from our department.
Okay.
She started the skit making online, even in the school campus. People started following her on TikTok, and now she's over. Do you know how much Kid Baby is getting online now?
Okay.
All right. If Ibukun has said her part, well, I want to believe that because when you are in school should be a place of seriousness. Okay, I am not disputing that. That students should not explore their talent while in school, but we understand. We have to understand Nigeria. We have to understand Nigeria that when we take over things that were brought in from, when we take over things that people in the developed countries are doing, I want to use the word, we overdo them. We overdo them. We there's a word I'm looking for. We overdo them. We even abuse. Yes, we abuse it. You know, skit making in Nigeria have been abused totally.
Okay.
Skit making has been abused. Content creation in Nigeria has been abused. That was why. Do you remember the other day we talked about the Hisba?
Yes.
banning those two content creators. That is an abuse of content creation. I support what Unilag is doing. Unilag didn't say don't do skit making at all. It says if you want to do skit making, let us approve it. It should be approved.
Don't you think that approval would follow rules and regulations
That
are
is
very strict?
That is where it comes in. Skit making should be regulated in school. This is school.
This thing is of two sides.
This is school.
Okay, why are we taking school so serious? Like,
school should be a very, very serious thing.
No,
if you
no,
know,
we
if we know
then
what,
why are we doing entertainment in school?
if we know
You know
what
there are
is,
some- you know
I
there are
know,
some course.
if we know what it entails in other parts of the world, school is a very, very serious thing. I want to support Unilag for bringing this initiative.
No, I
because
did not go against.
I know
what
you're
saying.
not going
What
against
I'm
it.
saying is, giving that ban, it is just so it is looking strict on the students.
Yes.
Now that is when
School- yeah.
students will be scared.
No,
That
no.
is when, no, I just
If
want to
you
comment.
know-
That
if
is when
you know-
that is when they would develop fear. They would develop low self-esteem in
If
them. That
there is
probably
nothing,
can't do well.
there is nothing
Because
like,
I am sure if
Yeah.
any student is going through the school authority,
yeah,
that is when they would be following some rules and regulations that are very strict that will restrict them from doing some things. I am not talking about the negative part.
yeah.
We should look at some positive. Most of our content creators, we were by around 7 o'clock to 7:30, we were playing some jokes about it's not Akpos or most of them started from school.
Yes,
most of them
yes.
started from somewhere. So we shouldn't kill that talent. We shouldn't kill that vibe from them. Else we should encourage them. We should guide them. That is why they are in school. Go is after the secondary school, the tertiary institution is not just to put force on them, to guide them. This is how to do it. They can ban negative content creator, skits. You should ban it. But if you are bringing in positive things that will put value to yourself and to the school, it is good. So that rules and regulation banning it, passing through the school authority is very strict.
You've said it all. According to the report, they says in a statement signed by the head of communication Adejoke Alaga Ibrahim, the university said it is increasingly concerned about individuals, both students and visitors, using university premises for filming without permission. The attention of the University of Lagos management has been drawn to the increasing use of the university's premises, including hostels and other facilities, for shooting films, videos, skits, vox pop, etc., and cinematography activities without appropriate authorization. Unilag noted that the directive is aimed at preserving the institution's image, maintaining an atmosphere of conducive learning and ensuring orderliness on campus.
Okay.
Let me finish. I've not landed.
Okay.
The school emphasized that any video recording, whether by student, staff, or outsiders, must receive formal clearance from. Now, this is where I'm going to. They said that they noted that it is aimed at preserving the institution's image. So you must understand what Unilag is. When you call the name Unilag, you know what Unilag is.
Yes.
Unilag is a prestigious institution in Nigeria. Okay, it's one of the top institution in Nigeria. And for things like this, like skit making, like content creation, to be going on campuses without proper approval, because when this is allowed, if the university, if the institution doesn't come to checkmate what is going on in the school campuses, there'll be a tendency whereby every Tom, Dick, and Harry in school, or every Tom, Dick, and Harry can just stroll into the school and start, making content. Because Unilag is not Unilag. Yeah, Unilag is not a small school. It's an internationally recognized institution, and and some of the lecturers there will be proud will be proud that this particular thing is going on, that the university wants to regulate or ban anything that is unapproved in terms of skit making. Now we must understand that when you are in school, you are in school for learning, irrespective of the course you are studying. if you want to do any skit making, you can take approval from the theater and arts department in the school. The school is not saying that don't do skit making, but they said if you want to do any skit making or any content creation, seek approval from us so that we can monitor what you're doing. Because the school should not be allowed whereby every, I don't want to use the word immorality. Okay. The school should not be allowed whereby anything should not be allowed to for students or for people to come into the school and do content creation that does not add value to the school, to do content creation that depicts immorality.
You talking about someone coming inside the school? Yeah. Are they not students?
Not everybody who are in Unilag at the moment are students. They are students, they are staff, there are people who come to school to see their friends, to visit their friends. Okay.
Before I answer, I wanted to say something about that. We should remember that we are not in our 1990th century. Yeah. This is 2025.
How many
not in the 19th century.
How many university campuses?
No, I'm just trying.
How many university campuses? Wait, okay.
I allowed you to talk.
All right, talk.
You see, creativity should be encouraged on students, not controlled. If the school authority wants, if they want students to stop, if they want to ban content creator
without approval,
they should be registered system for content creators, so that people that wants to do content in the school would know the registered people that are into content creator. So you know what I'm saying? They will know the registered people that these are people that are registered under content creator. There will be rules and regulations. So if they know they want to do it very well, they should know that okay, if you know you want to be into content, register. These are the rules and regulations you must follow according. So it will stop anyhow person.
We are still saying the same thing. I
understand.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is we are not in the 19th century. This is 2025. Things are
This is an academic environment.
Yes, I know.
This is academic environment.
Why do we study entertainment?
This is an academic environment.
But we study entertainment.
This is an academic environment not to promote immorality.
We are not promoting immorality.
This is an academic environment not to.
You remember when I said earlier?
Yeah.
I said we should focus on the positive aspect. I wasn't focused on the negative aspects. You see, most of people, I made example of Kid Baby when she's a content creator now. She's a filmmaker.
Okay.
She's making skits, a lot of skits now.
Yeah.
She discovered a talent from school. Let's assume the school authority bans that kind of thing. Do you know, at talent, everything would go down.
If you are born to be,
and you think there is job in the country whereby everyone can down go take their certificate there and looking for a job, a lot of things you can discover your talent from. A lot of things. I never said content creator is a good thing or a bad thing, but the authority should encourage students, not give control.
Remember what I said from the beginning. I said that in Nigeria today, content creation has been abused.
Not all,
but a larger percentage of content you see on social media.
Do you think all of them are students?
Wait, a larger percentage of what you see on social media in terms of content, the larger percentage of content you see on social media, they don't do anything other than sex. They don't do anything other than, because I can't see myself. Because I go through. It is because.
Sorry,
I'm not finished. I was on my Facebook the other day and I saw this Facebook reel and I just said let me just open to see what the reel is all about. And this guy approached this lady, and asked the lady if he can pull his skirt down and collect a certain amount of money. The lady said yes. Now, if that thing is being done in an academic environment and authorities find out that, why would school authority be allowing this kind of content creation in the school environment? What would be the response of that school? Unilag, for that matter. Can this particular thing go on in Covenant University? In Covenant University, do you think they allow phones? Do you think a student in Covenant University uses phone? It's because of the abuse of students using phone. That is why Covenant University put a ban on students coming into school with phone.
I
Imagine if this kind of content was carried out in Unilag or any other prestigious institution in the school. What would be the reaction of outsiders?
Ken Afor, that kind of content should not be allowed.
That is why they are telling you
Yes,
that whatever content you want to do, bring it here. Let us approve it before you go ahead with it, so that you will not tarnish the image of Unilag for us.
Okay,
because they know that content creation these days have been abused. That is why, yes, not all, but I just cited example of what, because you can never tell, because Nigerian youths, they are exuberant in their character. Okay, because like we said the other day, sex sells. No content on social media that doesn't have more views that is outside sex. Which content creation on social media, apart from the jokes, okay, apart from jokes that the likes of Sabinos or Gege, do, what other content creation that has more views that does not promote immorality on social media?
A lot.
Name them.
There is a content creator.
Name them. Wait. Let me put one again. Apart from jokes, apart from maybe the likes, okay, when I mean jokes, when I mean jokes, the likes of macaroni and the rest.
Yes.
Now, apart from content on social media, apart from jokes, which other content that has more likes, that is not on sex, immorality or whatever?
That is even educating.
Yes.
Go on TikTok. There is a content creator I forgot his name. He brought a content. He was asking students.
No. Which country?
In Nigeria.
Okay, all right.
In Nigeria.
All right.
He was asking people he was asking them a copper. What is, some people do not even know the dress they are putting on as a copper.
Yeah, okay.
And they went through school.
Okay.
So they were asking them questions. You see some people.
How many of that? How many of that?
A lot. Maybe the one you are viewing. A lot of it.
How many of that content
is on?
Will you see that has millions of likes, of shares?
A lot of likes and comments.
Okay, continue.
A lot of likes and comments.
Continue.
There is a lot of things that I personally I don't know that I saw through those contents, and it was educative. And it was done in a school campus. Okay. They were interviewing people that signed up. They were interviewing a lot of students that, okay, you did this your HND program. Yeah. What did you study? You study mass communication. They start asking questions that, okay, those comment section, the listeners, the viewers now learn a lot of things from the content. So there are some content that are encouraging. There are some content that are educative. That can even the person that the interviewer, which is the content creator, was asking the question, might not know the answer, but through the interview, through the content, she learned a lot of things. Through the content, she derived her courage. Through the content, she felt like, oh yes, I can do more. That is it. I said, that is why I said they should encourage them, not just total ban. I understand what I'm trying to say. I understand what I'm trying to say.
You are just saying banning. They are not banning content creation. They said if you want to do it, seek approval from us.
Did you know that seeking approval?
Yes.
They can't. It is not all content that can be allowed.
It is because you have an ulterior motive. That is why you don't want your content to be approved.
No. That's
because the content creator has an ulterior motive. Because this is an institution of learning. They want to make sure that whatever content that will be done in the university campus must be content that is educative. Not only educative, entertaining as well. Not only entertaining, informative. It shouldn't be content that promotes immorality. It shouldn't be content that would deface the name of the institution, Unilag. Yes. That is what they are saying.
I am not going against that. It is a good idea that it should pass through the authorities. Yeah. But what I am trying to say is, it's going to be strict. Most students will feel they will have low self-esteem. They will feel they cannot do more. Yes, now it is not everybody that can face the authority.
Of course, it's not
everybody that can face the authority. So people can just come online and just be free. It's not everybody that can face the authority. They'll feel like they will start having this doubt in them.
Why?
Let me zero my mind in context.
Why should you be scared?
That is why I said the authority should encourage, not punish, or not control, not have control on
Ibukun, wait. If you have something pure in your heart,
okay,
you should be bold enough to approach the authority to say, sir, ma, this is what I want to do in the school campus.
Do you think it's everyone that has courage?
Everybody should have courage.
You
As a
can't tell me
content
that.
creator,
You can't tell me
all
that.
content creators on social media have courage. That
Do you
is why.
think it is all
That
content
is why.
creator?
That
Do you
is why.
think it is all
That is
content
why
creator that
I
has
can
courage?
boldly face the
That
camera.
is not it.
All
You can't
content
tell me that
creator.
it is all content
If
creator
you
that
are
has
a
courage.
content
Everyone,
creator,
few
Ibukun
people
wait.
cannot. No, you can't tell me
Ibukun
that.
wait.
I can't
Ibukun
allow
wait.
that.
I disagree. I disagree.
I can't allow that. So you tell me that because I'm a content creator.
All content creators.
So you can't tell me that because I'm a content creator.
Ibukun
I have
wait.
courage.
Ibukun wait. This is
I
Wednesday.
can just come on camera
This is
and do what
Wednesday.
I want to do, but I don't. Sometimes I don't have courage to face.
You cannot
people.
tell me. You cannot tell me that a content creator does not have.
Do you think
courage.
all filmmakers that are making films, do you think they have courage to face people?
That is why they could. That is why they could face the camera.
Are you
because they
serious?
have. Yes, I can tell you anywhere for sure.
So what do you want to say
You are
about
shutting me
students?
down. You are shutting me down.
What do you want to say about students that are just trying to grow their self-esteem?
No,
They're
this
just
is
trying
it.
to- because
This is
in
it.
school, that's
Yeah.
where you learn everything.
This is it. This is
what
it.
should happen to them
This is it.
when they are
Ibukun.
discouraged?
This is it, Ibukun. I want to tell you, as somebody who wants to be a content creator, okay, if you want to be a content creator, you shouldn't be shy of approaching authorities. Sir, man, this is what I want to do. I said that the university institution, which is Unilag,
Okay.
what they want to do is to ensure that they protect their image.
Yes.
Okay, is to ensure that they protect their image. Is to ensure that because this is an academic environment. Everything that should come out of the academic environment should be things that will be educative to the
That will
public.
have impact.
Everything that should come to the academic environment must be thing that promotes the academic environment positively, not in a negative way. Remember the example I cited when I said that on my Facebook reel, I saw somebody, a content creator, approaching a young girl, very young girl, and he asked the girl if the girl can pull down his skirt, and the girl and he will give the girl.
And I go.
And
against
wait.
that.
Okay, you go against that.
I go against that. I said that was why I said earlier.
Then if you go against that, then why would somebody who wants to do a content creator of that nature, why wouldn't he be scared of approaching the university institution to say this is what I want to do?
You are misunderstanding me.
I'm not.
That is not.
I'm not.
Listeners, would need to
I'm
go
not.
on a short break. You've been listening to, or we need to go on a short break. We'll be right back because I can't just allow Ken Afor to start saying all of this. There are some students that really need to be encouraged because I know they are in school. Anything that is meant to do in school is I see. I heard you.
We're not going on break again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're not going on break again.
No problem.
Break is cancelled. Our producer said break is cancelled. No break. because see, okay, are you true?
No, I'm listening to you.
All right. No. Ibukun, I still want to say what I've been saying from the time we started. See, when you are creative, when you are creative, when you are talented, okay, I want to yes, I believe that when you said that by banning or by approving, it will scare some people from doing what they want to do. It shouldn't scare you. If the university disallowed you from doing content that if they disallowed you, you can go to other environment to do it.
Okay.
The university campus is not the only suitable environment that you can do your skit making. Even so, they are advanced. You can do your skit making as if the background.
But why
as
are you
if
having this negative thought? Everything about what you've been saying is just negative.
It's
why
not
are you
negative.
Why are you not talking about students, kids, skit makers or
Yes.
content creators
Yes.
that are doing that are building the school's image? Is it because Unilag has the name already?
Yeah.
There are some schools that don't have the name, that it is this content creator
Now,
that brought the name,
how-
that allowed people to know them.
Now, how do you want to build the image of a school that promotes immorality? Do you want to build the image of a school that
I am not talking about the
do you want to
immorality
build the image of a school that when you are doing content that how will I put it now, that abuses a particular sex in the society?
Why you still on this sex immorality part?
That is because
Because there is more of it.
there is more of it. That is what I'm
not-
saying.
I see.
Because the institution knows that the institution knows that virtually 90% of all content on social media in this country doesn't do anything more than sex.
Ken Afor,
Doesn't do anything more than immorality.
Let's balance both sides.
I accept that.
Let's balance both sides.
Yeah.
We are running out of time.
Yeah.
We can't just.
We are not running out of time. We are here.
We can't just continue like this.
Okay.
Let's balance both sides.
Yeah.
See? Okay, I accepted what you said.
Yeah, you have accepted, man.
I accepted.
You have accepted. No
That,
shit.
okay, there are some content creators that come out that do
promotes
things
immorality.
that promote immorality, that
Yeah.
do things that would damage the school's image, and school should not allow that. Giving school bringing that kind of move,
Yeah.
that kind of authority, it is a good move.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to say is the school should be fair on students too. They shouldn't say it like that. They shouldn't say it like that.
Okay.
They should be fair on students. They shouldn't say that. At least if they are bringing that kind of move, that kind of force, that kind of authority on students, they should also tell the students that they encourage those that are doing the positive part of it. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Of course,
They should at least be fair on students.
Of
They
course.
should make the student understand their word, because that word is just coming like a control on students.
Yes. Even in China, despite the fact that Nigeria is a free country, okay, Nigeria is a free country. I want to tell you that if a student approaches, or if anybody approaches the authorities in Unilag,
Okay.
and say and present, this is what I want to do, okay? If Unilag, if the authorities looks at it and say, okay, this is good, this can fly, they are also promoting, what they want to promote. But Unilag will not approve anything that is outside what their image is.
Okay,
You
I want us to
understand?
look at some reactions online. Okay. On X, there is a user that said,
Yeah.
Unilag is right.
You see?
Students should respect schools' property, and school stop disrupting the peace with loud skits.
No,
that's what I said.
With loud skits.
Okay.
Because there is no control. It is when you have control, that is when you have orderliness. It is when there is control on social media, that is when you have orderliness. But these days, our youths will just wake up in the morning and said, okay, I want to be.
I'm not fighting
I want to
you.
be. I know you're not fighting me. They say I want to be a content creator. So what are you? What content do you want to create? The other side of the content creator.
What about people that develop their interest through this content creator, this skits making in school?
This skit making.
And after school, they chose it as their profession and decided making a lot of money.
All well and good for them. All well and good for them. All well and good for them.
That is where I am going to.
Yes.
What should we say about students that are just developing their interest?
They're just developing their interest.
And that is just their field. It can go a long way for them. Jobs and all of this is not their thing. They might just go to, it is not everybody that goes to school that use school to work now.
Yes.
Saying. They should not put that control on them. At least encourage them. It should be fair on students too. They should encourage them. It is not all students that are in school that have this confidence, that have this courage in them.
No. I still stand against what you said. As a content creator, excuse me, as a content creator, you cannot tell me that you are shy.
Okay.
As a content creator, you cannot tell me that you don't have the courage to face the camera. Okay. Like you said, I disagree with what you said, that not every actor or actress have the courage to face the camera. If they don't have the courage to face the camera, then why are they acting? If they don't have the courage to face the camera, then why are they on camera?
Do you think courage is beyond film acting?
Okay, what is courage then? If it is, of course, courage is beyond film acting.
It is beyond all of this for you.
But you said that not every actor or actress.
I still stand on it.
No.
Every actor or actress has courage.
I disagree with that.
Facing camera is different.
I disagree with that.
This one more comment from someone okay, she said maybe the school should have a registration system, so only approved creator can film responsibly on campus. I think this person is on both sides.
Yeah, he's on both sides. I'm not saying that Unilag. I'm not saying that content should not be aired, should not be made, in school environment. What Unilag is not banning content. You have to understand this.
I just feel the rules.
There's no harsh rules, and see, we don't know the rules yet. Do we know the rules? Have you seen the rules that you say that the rules might be too high? We don't know the rules
Ban
yet.
alone
It
is
is
a
when the
rule.
rules come out, then we cannot say, okay, Unilag.
Before the school authority can say they ban, before the school authority can come out and say they ban that kind of thing.
We don't know.
You know, it is the rules that is coming behind it is very strict.
It's not. It will not be strict. I believe Unilag. Unilag will do something that will promote the image of their institution.
Are you the brother of Unilag?
I'm not the brother of Unilag because I know Unilag. I know Unilag. I know the kind of people that have passed out of Unilag. My uncle went to Unilag.
Okay.
My senior sister is a proud graduate of Unilag. So I wouldn't say that Unilag will not do anything, will not approve anything that will promote the interest of their school. What Unilag want to do is to control, is to make sure that what comes out of this school, what comes out of our institution is in line with the vision, with the mission, and also with the intent of the institution. That is what they want to promote.
Personally, I think Unilag did well, but Unilag need more flexibility. They need more flexibility.
Yeah, it is when we've seen their rules, their written rules to say, okay, oh, don't do this, don't do it.
You won't need to wait for their rules before Unilag can come out on students and tell students that they ban skit making, this, that. Do you know the rules that is coming? After that, is very strict.
It will be strict. I keep saying this. It won't be strict.
Why?
What they want to control is the other side of skits making. That is what they want to control. Okay, it's because they've seen that this particular content on social media is going wild, you know, and that thing is throwing a lot of our youths over the board. So they want to make sure that what comes out of our, like I said earlier, like I said. Go to Covenant University. Every graduate that comes out of Covenant University, they make sure that because once you are in school, not only in academic, as you are passing out of school, they want to make sure that your character is well developed. They want to shape your character, okay, so that you can be a good ambassador of the school in the near future. So that is what they want to do, because the academic environment is not only about learning, but in good character. In good character. So you can't tell me that somebody who let me not say it, in good character. So that is what they are promoting, both in academic excellence and in good character. All right, that's what we can take. That's what we can take this morning here on current affairs.
In one sentence, just in one sentence, students should please stop abusing
social media.
Yeah.